Hi, and welcome to Among Therapists, Practical Tips by Psychotherapy Academy. I'm Dr. Jessica Díaz, and I am an editor at Psychotherapy Academy. I'm thrilled to have you here for another episode. In today's session, we'll delve into the crucial aspects of committed action in acceptance and commitment therapy, or ACT, particularly focusing on setting homework for clients dealing with depression. As therapists, we know the importance of effective strategies that help clients build habits aligned with their values and reinforce these behaviors over time. Before we dive into our discussion, let's take a moment to highlight the benefits of our membership, Therapy Pro, which features clinical cases. Clinical Cases offers you in-depth case conceptualizations of complex conditions provided by our expert clinicians. These sessions cover a variety of therapeutic approaches, including DBT, ACT, couples therapy, and more. With Therapy Pro, you'll also gain access to practical worksheets and handouts designed to enhance therapy sessions and support client progress. Plus, by participating in clinical cases, you can earn CE credits, further advancing your professional development. This episode offers you a glimpse into what Clinical Cases has to offer. Today, we'll explore effective ways to set homework in ACT for clients like Hannah, who are struggling with depression. Our faculty member in this presentation is Miranda Morris, Ph.D., a renowned ACT trainer and licensed psychologist. Dr. Morris, with her extensive background in contextual behavioral therapies, will guide us through these impactful approaches. So stay tuned as we uncover the best practices for setting meaningful and effective homework assignments in ACT. All right, so let's listen to Dr. Morris.
So that's Insight Session. We're languaging in a way that shapes up desirable processes, and we're using metaphors and experiential exercises to get people in touch with their experience, to get people present, to get people noticing their thinking instead of being driven and tyrannized by their thinking and their feeling. Outside of session, this is really important. I've become very forthcoming with clients about this, and many times have had to say to Hannah, your life will not change if you do not do things differently. Because what she was doing, and I see this all the time, is I'm really depressed and I don't want to be depressed. Here, Miranda, will you fix it? But I don't want to do anything different, which is a very stuck place for a therapist to be. It was a very stuck place for me to be. I'm a hardworking therapist. And so I had to learn how to say to both of us, if you don't work between sessions, tiny things, doesn't have to be huge, but your life won't change. And so what I asked her to do was to practice mindful awareness every single day. We were really starting to increase that over time, from a minute a day, once a day, to 2 minutes, to downloading a meditation app, doing mindful walking, just walking on a path or to a friend's house, paying attention to the process and the sensations of walking. She really loves animals, so we did mindfulness of her cats and her brother's dog. Really look at their eyes, touch them. There's lots of good kind of versions of everyday mindful awareness exercises online. So if you're curious, that's well worth investigating further. We just want people paying attention, controlling their attention in useful ways. I also asked her to journal, because journaling helps her connect with her values, helps her connect with being a writer. And it's also very useful for some people to see their thoughts written out. You know, thinking is very shorthand. Thinking might just be, oh, I'm such a jerk. But if you have to write it out, why am I such a jerk, right? It's got an interesting kind of distancing effect. And she liked writing. So that was nice to be able to capitalize on, although still hard to get her to do. Outside of session, I was also asking her to request support from her friends, connect with friends, to move a little, to go dancing, to clean your room, to move. I invited her to text me about her successes. Nothing long, just journaled for the day, check, like. Travel to go see her siblings. She was afraid to go see her siblings. She thought she was too fragile to travel. But it actually ended up being really important for her to go and see them and hang out with them and their friends and see what grown-up life looked like, and to use writing additionally. For example, at one point we worked on writing a letter to an imaginary friend. Actually, we named the friend, but a friend who was struggling with the same difficulties, to write a letter to that person. What advice would you give that friend? We all know the "what would you tell a friend" question. This was an elaborate version of, let's write a letter of support and compassion and maybe advice, so that she could start shaping up ideas about, gee, what would you advise someone who's really stuck to do? Oh, that's what you do? To see if that might generalize to her own sense of self.
Okay, so this concludes our exploration of committed action and setting homework in ACT for clients with depression. Let's recap the key points we discussed today. In therapy, committed action involves encouraging clients to engage in daily habits that align with their values, helping them build meaningful lives over time. Effective homework assignments can include mindful awareness practices, journaling, and various other activities that resonate personally with the client. For clients like Hannah, integrating activities such as mindful walking, connecting with friends, and engaging in valued actions like writing can significantly enhance therapeutic progress. Setting achievable goals and providing continuous support can help clients stay motivated and committed to their homework. Remember, therapy aims to help clients live in accordance with their values, even amidst discomfort and challenges. Okay, so that's all for now. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the world of setting homework in ACT for Depression. Stay tuned for our upcoming episodes where we'll continue to provide practical psychotherapy tools to enhance your practice. If you're a mental health professional, clinical cases can be invaluable for your professional growth and development, with the added benefit of earning CE credits. To learn more about membership, accreditation, and clinical cases, you can find a link in the show notes. Your support is very important to us, so please consider leaving a review on Apple Podcasts and sharing our podcast with your colleagues and friends. We appreciate your dedication to helping clients build meaningful lives through committed action and self-compassion. This is Dr. Jessica Díaz signing off. See you for the next episode. Bye-bye.